Hi A-Fam, it's Ali here. I hope you're having a great day. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so and join the A-Fam. It's a fun, educational and positive place to hang out. Plus, it's free. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. Have you ever wondered why, even before entering an exam hall, you think, what if you failed in this exam? Or you hesitate to ask your crush out because you think they'll reject you. Many of us have been there. There are times when we believe our thoughts are true, when in reality they are untrue, not shared by others, and sometimes even ridiculous. These repetitive thoughts that focus on the negative are often called automatic negative thoughts. They often make us believe the world is a dark, scary place, without us even seeing for ourselves. These negative thoughts are untrue and make the worst of an upcoming event before it occurs. Now, in order to get rid of these thoughts in your head, you can try your best to follow some of the advice I give you. I hope this helps. Get busy with an activity you love to do. When you're having negative thoughts roaming in your head and you recognize that your negative thoughts are bringing you down, get busy doing an activity you love. The activity can be anything from drawing, cooking, playing an instrument, painting, baking, working out. You get the idea. The trick is to occupy your mind with the activity, so your mind doesn't have the opportunity to generate a negative thought. It's a great way to distract yourself from negativity whilst doing the things you love. Tell yourself it's just a thought. Remind yourself that thoughts are not facts and that they're not meaningful, so don't take them so seriously. At the end of the day, a thought is just a thought. It's the power you give it that makes it affect you. If you start thinking that your negative thought is a reality, then you're giving it the power to destroy you. No one has control over every thought that pops in their head. If it's negative, you have the power to ignore it and go about your day. Surround yourself with positive people. This technique is one of the most powerful because you might not realize it, but the energy of other people can greatly affect your overall mood. Negative people will only bring more negativity into your life. Meanwhile, positive people will give you encouragement, support, positive influence, and will applaud your victories. They'll also push you through the hard times and make you realize your worth. Remember that you have the power to choose the types of people that you want in your life, so choose wisely. Tell yourself to stop. Practice acknowledging your negative thinking and telling yourself to stop. Negative thoughts are often reoccurring, but if you're aware and put a stop to them, then they will vanish immediately. You also have to remember that the negative thoughts are thoughts too. You can't always have positive thoughts all the time, but the moment you realize a negative thought is there and you choose to ignore it, it's like an achievement. You've made another great choice. We're ourselves' biggest critics, and if you're telling yourself something that you would never say to a good friend or a loved one, put a stop to it immediately. It also helps to say the word stop out loud or picture a huge bright red stop sign. Replace the negative with the positive. Try replacing that one negative thought with 3 positive ones. For example, a negative thought might be, I ate a cookie today. I will never be able to meet my goal. Now for this negative thought, you can replace it with, one setback is okay. I can still get on track. Then follow up with 2 more positive thoughts. Negative thoughts are our own worst enemies, so it's important to focus on the positives. A positive thought will applaud you for all the accomplishments you've made so far. Stop making yourself a victim. Playing the victim role is easy and can make you feel quite good for a while. But feeling sorry for yourself is not the answer. When you're in that victim role, you can get into that mindset that things will never change, and you've accepted that. Playing victim will only make you more miserable, and let me tell you, nobody likes a victim. When you make yourself the victim, you deep down somehow expect that someone else would drag you out of it. But the only one that can drag you out is yourself. To get out of that miserable victim role, practice thinking positive thoughts and use self-care to encourage yourself. Listen to positive songs. I am a strong believer that music is very powerful. Music has the power to change your mood and even get you singing and dancing. Listening to positive songs can immediately change the way you perceive the world and your current situation. When you're feeling down and you're having negative thoughts, play some music as a form of telling your negativity to go away. Not only does it boost happiness, but it's also an effective therapy that helps you relax and calm down your anxiety. Read positive quotes. Another great way to stop thinking negatively is to read positive quotes. This step is great if you're having trouble coming up with your own positive thoughts. I recommend creating a positivity board on paper that you can always resort to when you're feeling down. I also recommend writing down your favorite quotes on sticky notes and then stick them on places where you know you will come across on a daily basis. Places such as the fridge, computer desks at work, the mirror, a nightstand. Here are some of my favorite positivity quotes. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Jim Rohn. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Buddha. The number one skill in life is not giving up. Brian McGill. Action is the foundational key to all success. Pablo Picasso. Often known as Picasso, is one of the most famous artists of the 20th century. Practice yoga or meditation. Meditation and yoga are great ways to ease your mind and help you to stop thinking negatively. They also help you focus on your breathing, and with each breath, you are releasing all those negative thoughts and build up stress. If you're new to yoga and meditation, there are plenty of videos for beginner yoga and meditation. Just make sure you're outside or in a quiet place. You will find that meditation and yoga will greatly help you find your inner peace and positivity. Release judgment. We all judge ourselves and others, usually by mistake. Constantly comparing ourselves to other people or comparing our lives to other people causes dissatisfaction. When you are able to let go of judgment, which is not easy, but it is certainly possible, you will feel more at ease. Some ways to take a break from judgmental thoughts include recognizing your own reaction, observing it, and then letting it go. Another helpful technique is to positive judge. When you notice you are negatively judging a person, yourself, or a situation, look for a positive quality too. Practice gratitude. Research shows that feeling grateful has a big impact on your levels of positivity and happiness. Even when you are experiencing a challenging time in your life, you can usually find things, even small things, to be grateful for. Noticing the things that are going well and making you feel happy will keep you in touch with them. Keeping a gratitude journal and writing a few things in it every day is one easy and effective way to do this. Focus on your strengths. It's human nature to dwell on the negative and overlook the positive. The more you can practice focusing on your strengths and not dwelling on the mistakes you've made, the easier it will be to feel positive about yourself and the direction your life is taking. If you find yourself thinking harsh thoughts about your personality or actions, take a moment to stop and think about something you do like about yourself. Seek out professional support. If you are unable to manage your thoughts or find they are interfering with your ability to meet your daily responsibilities or enjoy life, counseling and therapy can help you weather life changes, reduce emotional suffering, and experience self-growth. Stop mind reading. Thinking negatively stops us relaxing with uncertainty. This can lead to mind reading. It might be as simple as this: "She hasn't texted me back. She doesn't like me. He only said that to make me feel better. He really doesn't think that." Having to assume something before you have real evidence makes you more likely to believe what you imagine without question. Holding off untrue thoughts to an ambiguous situation is a key part of overcoming negative thinking. When you do become more positive or just more comfortably neutral, you'll be doing more of, "I don't know why she hasn't texted me back yet." You'll also be able to consider all the possible reasons you can think of, not just the negative ones. Here might be a few reasons. She's forgotten her phone. The battery is dead on her phone. She's run out of phone credits. She's in a lecture. She's on a plane. She's out of range. You get the idea. None of these are aimed to you and your likability, and all the reasons are as likely as any other explanation. Recognize thought distortions. Our minds have clever and persistent ways of convincing us of something that isn't really true. These inaccurate thoughts cause negative thinking. If you can recognize them, you can learn to challenge them. Here are 4 common thought distortions. Black and white thinking, which is seeing everything as one way or another without any in between. Personalizing thinking, assuming you are to blame for anything that goes wrong, like thinking someone did not smile at you because you did something to upset them. It's more likely that person is having a hard day and their mood had nothing to do with you. Filter thinking, choosing to see only the negative side of a situation. Catastrophizing, assuming the worst possible outcome is going to happen. And that's it. 15 tips to help you crush negative thinking. Were these tips helpful? If so, let me know which one is your favorite in the comment section down below. Do you have any other techniques to stop thinking negatively? Feel free to share it down below too. Hi AFAM, I hope you liked today's video. Make sure to subscribe and turn your post notifications so you don't miss another upload. Make sure to like this video if you liked it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.